All right. The next show we're going to be talking about is Eromanga Sensei.
Now, I'm surprised. This was, considering what we said about the one before Dungeon, and this one is like a direct like correlation in the same sense. Even more so because we're not even like putting any pretense about anything whatsoever. This one is all straight, like probably going to be some awkward, ecchi kind of moments, things going on here.
Yeah.
I picked this one because I figured it would be worth a few laughs.
Well, for this show,
I'm just surprised you picked this one.
Well, so the reason why I picked the show is because it reminds me a lot of Oremo, which is short for "I can't believe my sister is this cute." That show was basically about a girl. It was about a popular athletic girl who at school she was the most perfect person, and then whenever she came home, she helped like hold herself. Well, no, she talked on the phone with her friends and everything like that, treated her brother like crap, but then whenever she went into her room, she had like this giant collection and just stacks and stacks and stacks of like hentai games and hentai.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was like little sister based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
So this show kind of reminds me of that. One, because the title says Ero, and it's a little girl, kind of cute girl. And then the other part is because the brother seems like he's trying to take care of her. So, and then he calls her Sensei, which I guess he finds out that she knows a lot about it. So I'm curious.
No, because, okay, so the story description for this one is the new siblings romantic comedy revolves around Masume, a light novel author in high school, and Masume's little sister, Sagari, a shut-in girl who hasn't left her room for an entire year. She even forces her brother to make and bring her meals when she stomps on the floor. Masume wants her sister to leave her room because the two of them are each other's only family. So right then and there, he writes light novels, and she's a shut-in, but it seems like there's probably some drama involved with that because they have no family. They are their only family between the two of them. So I get where he's coming from, and she might be the shut-in type just because something happened. The reason why they're their only two family members in their family, I guess, would make kind of sense to me. I guess they don't say like, you know, aunts and uncles. I mean, they might be just saying like direct family members, like their mom and dad or whatever. But anyway, it goes Masume's novel illustrator. Pen name Eromanga Sensei draws extremely perverted drawings and is very reliable. Masamune had never met his illustrator and figured he was just a disgusting perverted otaku. However, the truth is revealed that his Eromanga Sensei is his younger sister. To add to the chaos that erupts between the siblings, a beautiful female best-selling shoujo manga creator becomes their rival. So, like, I could see some funny things going on here. The comedy, I guess, to me is there. I can see there's already going to be those moments where you're just laughing just because of some, you know, whatever. Especially when he actually finds out the truth and involved in that. But I don't know. I know there's going to be a lot of ecchi. I mean, obviously, her pen name, Eromanga Sensei. And his novels, obviously, if she's drawing novels for him to illustrate and whatnot, obviously his novels are of the risque hentai type. And she's right along with being able to draw illustrations for him in that regards. So I don't see any way this is going to go except potentially bad in any sense of the word. It depends upon the characters. It really does. This whole thing as to how good it's gonna end up being, how funny it's gonna end up being, is gonna depend a lot on the characters. They've set the stage well enough, but like I don't know. My thought and expectation for it is if he all of a sudden gets weirded out and is not like all on board for the fact that when he finds out that she is his illustrator, I think that would be a good stopping point right there. Like that would actually be a good dynamic between the two of them. If he all of a sudden is all on board for the fact that his little sister's drawing illustrations of probably highly perverted things, and for his, I'm gonna be like, all right, ho. This is gonna go in weird areas that I don't want to see things go into. So let's stop right there. But
well, he does call her by that name, so.
Well, but I mean, if he called her by that name, I think that's only just because that's either she makes him call him by that name because she's okay with it, or he just got used to the fact that he's known her as that pen name for the illustration as eromanga sensei. I don't know.
He said it, and she said something about being embarrassed. So I think that she's fine with having that name out there for herself, but she's not fine with people calling her that name, and especially him. So yeah. I think that's gonna be a cool dynamic if she's like, just keep it business, like don't bring all that up, and the dynamic is more them two against their rival, which I'm very curious to find out who the rival is.
Yeah. I'm curious as well, but again, it's just, the characters in this are going to be the making or breaking point, I think, in this.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't say that about a lot of different ones, but because I mean, sometimes the storyline or like the action sequences are enough to keep things moving at a good pace.
Yeah.
But considering the way the story is laid out, if the characters don't meet that expectations of something, I don't think it's going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my thought on it.
Okay. Yeah.
We rooted for him because he was, stepped on. People didn't think much of him. And so he was a really like intriguing character to watch.
They're like, oh, we're about to go battle. And okay. And then flash of light, and then they have their armor on. This show, they're like, they get on this thing, and then it like zooms into the